Hey guys, Shane here, and welcome to my messy shop. Right now, this is my gear shop, and I do some woodworking in here, and I've got bikes over here because I love bikes. So I've got kind of a bike mechanic shop set up over here as well. But this is kind of where I keep all of my outdoor, my camping gear, my stoves, all that good stuff. It's not really clean right now. Coming off of winter. It's been really cold in here, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, so I gotta get better about keeping it more organized and keeping it more cleaned. I've got a couple ideas and some things that I'm gonna be doing to help me with that. And I really like to keep my stoves up because they bring me joy. So I like to see the stoves, and you know, it's just we all have our own thing, right? That's all there is to it. So anyway, I didn't bring you into my shop to show you all my stuff. I actually brought you in here because I'm testing out this camera. This is the GoPro Hero 7 White. This is my son's camera. I bought this for him. My wife and I bought this for him for Christmas. And I want to see what the workability of this camera is, because I may be switching over from my Hero Sessions to this. I have two Hero Sessions that I like to use, GoPro Hero 4 and 5. Clearly a 7 would be an upgrade, but I like what I like. So that's, you know, so far I can tell you this much. I like the back LCD on this. I like the touch screen. I like the zoom ability on it. This is 1440p 1080p. They just had an update for the 1080p because people weren't happy with that. And so they did just put an update on the White, so you do have a 1080p and 1440p, 30 FPS, 60 FPS. For those of you guys who know what I'm talking about. If you don't, because you don't make videos, don't worry about that. But what I do like, if you've used GoPros before, sometimes when you're up in the higher resolution of a camera, like in the 1440 or the 1080 area, you can't actually use your mobile device to see while you're recording. Well, with this you can. So I can see a live kind of feed of what I'm recording on a mobile device wherever I might want to put it. So that's really good for you guys who are doing outdoor stuff, or if you're doing interior stuff where you're trying to guess where you're at. Using the Hero Sessions, I always found myself like doing this, like, am I in camera? And when I'm editing, I'm always saying, well, I might have to reshoot this. So so that's why I'm in here. I'm checking like the lighting and all that good stuff, and I figured this is a good way to start talking about what I'm gonna be doing today. I'm gonna go down here to my creek because we've had a lot of water. We had 30 plus inches of snow this winter, and then we had like a 60-degree day and a 50-degree day. And out on my property, I had to actually put a sump pump out on my drive to keep some of the snow melt from coming in to my home or into my garage, just because it's been nasty. We're fortunate, okay? There's a lot of people in our area, and we have friends who were evacuated from their homes because of this melt. The river has risen. It's broken the levee. It's a lot of people have been evacuated, and we're going to be doing some stuff to help out the community on that side of the aspect. But right now, I'm really kind of focusing on just taking some time to myself. So I'm gonna go down to my creek, which is actually drained a lot. It was really, really high, and it's gone down quite a bit. And my creek is literally right on the back side of my property here. So pretty fortunate, pretty fortunate on that. So I'm gonna be doing this Red Rock Scrambler. And I got this at Walmart. $1.50 for this. Now, it might be priced differently in your area, but it's pretty neat. Dehydrated. It says to add 1/3 cup of water, set for 10 to 15 minutes, add 2 to 4 eggs or 4 to 6 eggs. So it's a scramble. So what I'm going to do is I came in here to grab my pots and pans and grab a bag. Probably just going to use my Snug Pack Sleek Force pack. I really like that bag. And down we go. So the stove I'm putting together is this is the generation 2 of the hot ash stove. It's It's a really fun stove to use. So I figure the ground's pretty frozen out here. I think we'll probably get a pretty good burn. We'll see. But the stove goes together really simple. It's together. And the ground's pretty flat right in this area. Might put something underneath it to lift it up a bit. There we go. I had this really cool bag made from P&W Bushcraft. It was actually made for the original hot ash stove, but it just works so well. This is, like I said, the original size, but the second gen. And I really like it. It's a lot of fun to use. So this is a cool bag. I like the little tag here. It's a leaf. It's pretty neat. So we brought the skillet down here with us, down to the creek. And we're gonna check it out. Like I said, it's the Mountain Standard Red Rock Scrambler. Sound good?
What is it?
It's Mountain Standard Red Rock Scrambler. There's beans, onion, chili, and bell pepper in it. It does look good. Alright, so we're gonna get on it. Alright, so it says that we need to put a 1/3 cup water in here. So I'm gonna have Keegan put a 1/3 cup of water in here. There you go. Just fill that up with water. And we'll drop it in here and then let it set for 10 to 15 minutes. We'll put a timer on. And while we're doing that, we're gonna go ahead and put the camp chair up. So, oh, fill it all the way to the top.
It is.
Oh, a little more. There you go. All right. So he went ahead and dropped that 1/3 cup of water in there. And I'm just kind of sloshing it around a little bit. I'm gonna put the lid back on it. I'm gonna leave it right here in the sun. We're gonna set a timer for 15 minutes. We'll set a timer here for 15 minutes. All right, and we'll come back when that's ready to go. We're gonna get our camp chair put up for right now though. So what Keegan and I did was we went and found these dead branches, and I carry bank line in my bag. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna wrap this. I don't know if this is gonna work.
How are we gonna get up?
I don't know if this is gonna work. But we're gonna see. Come on down. Okay. So we're just gonna see. I'm just trying to stabilize this a little bit. I love you, buddy. Dorian's up playing on the other side of the property. Well, we got the camp chair up. This is what we did. We just used a tree.
And 2 branches.
Yep, and just a bipod basically.
And I got down.
Yep, and Dorian is down here with us now. He's hanging out. He's breaking branches off and throwing them in the water. So we're gonna try this breakfast out now. We're gonna get it going. I wanna get some tea going first of all. I'm thirsty. So we'll get some tea going, and yeah, we just had fun. We did collect some wood as well, but like we're just playing around. We're having a good time. We haven't been down to our creek yet this season, so, and there's a lot of cleanup that needs to be done here just from everything that washed down with all that water. It's unfortunate, but it's how it goes sometimes. I let this stuff set for 15 minutes. Check it out. Oh man, it smells good. Those beans have rehydrated. So I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit longer. Originally I planned on just letting it sit while I prepared the tea, but we started messing around with some fun stuff, so that's how it goes. So I'm pulling open the very last of my fire mites that I got. These are the mini mites from Lone Cedar Outdoors. He's making these things. These things are so great. They really carried me through the winter. So you just kind of make a little bit of a bird's nest, and you got to make sure when you're pulling on the tail here, they look like little pieces of dynamite. They're really cool. Got to pull down into the wax down here, and I usually just fold it in on itself a little bit and then give it a light, and it takes off. Ooh, super fast. I'll just stick it on down in there. I'll give it a minute just to catch kind of out of the breeze a little bit, which it already has. So I'm going to push this right down into this spot right there. So in case some of you are curious, I'm using the Eka RTG6, made in the USA. This is Eka's first USA made knife. It's Eka of Sweden. You guys know I'm a really big fan of their knives. So there'll be more information about this blade. It's just, oh, it's great. I love the way it feels. See that little, it's great to work with. I like it a lot. Those jets are working great. See them down there? That's cool. Ooh, a little bit of steam coming up there. Almost got a boil. Yeah, it's nice. I would say that that's probably pretty good for my tea. I'll let that steep a little bit. Now that that's steeping, I'll put the lid on it here. And I like to cook on these coals. I'm not sure if this is how I'm supposed to do it, but this is how I'm gonna do it. So there's the mix. You throw some eggs in it.
I messed up, but no shells in it. That's not gonna work.
Just, I got it. All right, so we're putting the eggs in, we're mixing it up with this mix. I would probably go and use 6 eggs versus the 4, just because it'll be more like breakfast. Look at the stove, still just kicking booty. So you can see the heat kind of whipping up that I don't want to raise above it. So we're gonna scoop these eggs right over here. We don't want to wait any longer, do we? Let me grab my... And here we go. How is it? Is it good, or what do you think? Should we use more eggs next time?
It's good.
It's good. All right, well, I'm going to give it a try. All right, here we go. I'm going to give it a go. I think it dehydrated pretty good, pretty decent. Could have dehydrated a little bit better. So I used cold water. Probably next time, because I would eat this again. I'd say next time I would use warm water
and dehydrate it for longer. Or I'm sorry, rehydrate it for longer. And more eggs. But other than that, it's got a great flavor. It's got a little bit of spice to it, probably from the onion, the chili, and the bell pepper. Made with hemp seeds, pinto beans, all natural, $1.50. Let's go. You okay?
My butt.
So I definitely need to put a rope down here because this bank is crazy. It's almost got it. He's almost got it. And it's funny because he'll walk right up into our property as soon as he walks. Well, I mean, we are now, but he'll walk right up into our yard.
I made it.
All right. I'll be up in a minute. I love you. Leave Dad with all the cleanup. Now I'm going to take down the amazing camp chair, which is over here sitting. Did a really good job. My pack hanging up on it there. But we've got all of our cooking stuff out here, and I'm actually still sipping on my cup of tea here, so I'm not going anywhere until this is gone. So maybe I'll come over here into this little chair. So this was flooded, and a lot of just junk got washed down here, so we're gonna come down and we're gonna clean it up, because we want to be able to come to our little creek when it's nice and summertime out. Everything's green and looking good. From all the snow we've had now to this is great. I'm just out here in a fleece, a nice full stomach. So that stuff's pretty good. I really did enjoy the flavor a lot. Definitely just more egg. I wouldn't add anything else to it. It would definitely help to use warm water to rehydrate it for sure, but I wouldn't add anything else. I mean, if you wanted to add some sausage or something like that, you definitely could, but the flavor is good. It's lightweight. I mean, you could probably burn the container when you were done if you want to carry it with you, so that's kind of another good bonus. But yeah, I liked it a lot. Like I said, $1.50, what? That's cheap, that's good. Compare that to a Mountain House, I'll take that. Definitely, it tastes better. You gotta bring your own eggs though. So, but if you have one of those old cheapo egg containers, like I have those carriers, they work great. I think I got mine at Bass Pro or Cabela's or something like that for $2. I like it.